to a Transformers Revenge of the Fallen review. This time we're going to be looking at the universally praised and highly anticipated leader class, Optimus Prime. This time around in Revenge of the Fallen, we get a completely new figure for the leader class size of Optimus Prime. No remolding or anything, this is a 100% brand new figure. And here we have him, Optimus, in his vehicle mode, which is a long nose semi-truck, and it's pretty much the same design as any previous version, but this was a lot more accurate. The color scheme is pretty much the same as far as especially in the gold right here in the front, but the blue that they used is a lot lighter blue this time. It's very comparable to the blue used on the Voyager class RoboVision Optimus Prime. He still has the long smokestacks, and they are very soft rubber, which maintains the look, but it's still safe. He does have the Autobot logo on the front of his grille, which you can see there. It's hard to see this time around just because it's all red. He did have an Autobot symbol here in the sun visor that was in black, but I didn't like the looks of it, because he's not really supposed to have one there, so I just took a Q-tip and some probably an alcohol and just rubbed it right off. It came off real easy, and I think it improves the overall look of the figure, and I recommend everyone else doing it. One huge improvement that I find really cool is instead of just a big gap right here, they actually gave it the full headache rack that a lot of long nose semi-trucks have, which is very nice. Makes them look even more realistic. One big change though that a lot of people have been kind of sour about is the first one had rubber tires. This one now has plastic tires, which a lot of people don't seem to like all that much, but it really doesn't matter all too much. Rubber tires is a great nod for G1 enthusiasts, but plastic tires is okay to me either way. I mean, it rolls just fine, so it's not obstructing it at all. And if we compare him to the first one, you can see just how much more accurate he is. This one had the blue headlights and blue windows, but all the windows on this one is now clear. It's I think it improves the overall look of it, especially with the different color in the windows, and the actual cab section here where people sit in is a little bit flatter and wider. So this one seems a little bit narrow in comparison, because now this is a little bit more accurate, and you can see the paint differences as far as the flames go. This one didn't have any flames on side, while this one does now. And let's see, you can probably see better this way. If we look at it from the side, it's a little bit hard to tell from this camera angle, but the old one is just a little bit taller from the top of the sleeper than this one. But then again, this is a little bit more compact. It's a little bit shorter, but this trailer section here, where the trailer mounts to, is longer, so it's a lot more proportioned. So overall, this vehicle mode is great. I love it. It's just a beautiful truck to look at, and it's really accurate to the movie counterpart. Now to get onto the transformation, which is quite a task, especially for your first time. It took me about a day or so practicing with this to get it down just right. I'm going to be taking these side panels here, grabbing by the fuel tanks, and lift them up, and then taking these, these air filters, and folding them in, putting these in the slot right here. Now, some people have complained about these being loose. I don't have any problems with that on mine, so it might just be a problem with theirs. So done with that. Fold this all the way back, and you'll see a massive amount of detail there. Pop this straight forward. You can see on this hinge here will allow it to slide out. Fold it back, and as you're doing so, rotate it to about there, and this will snap into place right there. on these pegs here, and then snap it there. So this is nice and secure. Do the same thing for this one. Snap that in place there, and good. Now you got the back done. Now here comes a trickier part, the arms and chest. I'm going to separate the entire hood of the truck from the rest, from the tires and grill, and just lift up the entire section up like that. And we're just going to focus on the upper body for now. This is a little bit of a tricky part, especially when transforming him into truck mode. I'll show you in a little bit what I mean. Take these sections here, and might want to unhinge these cylinders here to give it a little bit more room. There we go. Just fold them out like that. Okay, here's what I meant. It was kind of difficult to figure out how exactly this went, but the forearms are going to be exposed upward, and transform in truck mode. These chest pieces here will slide into these little slots, just like that. You'll see it in the arms right there. These will slide in there. Okay, so we'll just flip these up, just get these out of the way. And the arms are a little bit tricky. Oh, get that back out of the way. There we go, flip this up. This whole section will flip up and it will peg in place right there. Do that again for this side. There we go. Then just getting these positioned just right. And you know when you got it right when this piece right here is on the upside. You can go ahead and rotate these cylinders up to get them out of the way, and then fold these panels off to the side. Going to need to kind of bend the arm at the elbow just to give it a little bit more room for the sword because it's very long. And then do the same thing for this side. At the elbow, make sure it's tabbed in place, and go ahead and flip this up. Okay, next, here's the head. Fold it up. It doesn't peg in anywhere. Get these down. And then before you actually peg these the chest panels in, there's these little fake doors on the inside of the doors to fold out the flames. Okay. And then take this part right here and slide it into this hole like that. And do it the same thing for this side. There we go. And then go, you can look at it from the back if you want, because there's this peg right here and there's a hole in the bottom of this, and it will snap in place there. And get this smokestack up in the way. And you pretty much got the upper body done. Now, let's see. Then we can go ahead and rotate this down to the trailer hitch or fifth wheel connects to the waist. You'll hear the transformation sound in a very satisfying click. I can rotate these down all the way. He's going to get real long here just because of how big his feet are. Take these sections here, just get them out of the way for now. You don't have to peg them in right away. But right here, this from here, this huge ball joint down all the way down here is 1 foot. So flip this part open and slap that closed and fold it like that. Repeat that again. Then you can rotate these wheels down just to give it a little bit even more accuracy. And then these pieces will actually peg in there. And one more spot where it does, right here on the inside. And this arm came off a little bit. There you go. Move on to the back. Take these pieces here, fold them in, and there's a peg right there. These will snap into. Okay. And one little final touch you can do that I really like is move the sun visors up at an angle. Some people like to just arch it like that, but I like to go all out and just lay it flat and just tilt it upward like that, just to make it a little bit more movie accurate. And make sure these doors are lined up just right. And there you have it, Optimus Prime in robot mode. And you can see already just how accurate he is, how impressive looking he is. He is so much more accurate than the first one. We'll get a good close-up of him. Even just the head, it's a huge step up even just from the premium series Prime. Just the molding in the eyes and the side of the head go all the way down. I really like how these doors move to the front of the robot. The feet are extremely accurate this time. That's a real nice touch. And overall, it's just beautiful to look at. Now his Mecha Live gimmick, when you take this tab here and pull it down, his chest moves and lights up, his eyes light up. You can see the gears moving in the inside, and he says, I know it has Peter Cullen's voice saying, I am Optimus Prime, which is a real nice touch. And instead of having one gun this time, he now has two swords, which is real nice. But the only problem I have with the swords is there's a couple places where they like to get caught up, like here on the side and on the shoulder here. But you press this, slide this little button here on the side up, and the sword pops out, and we'll see it again from this side. There you go. And his swords are a lot more accurate now. They're nice orange, where you can see some Cybertronian language written on there. Looks real nice. It's a lot better than the swords that were used on the premium series. And his articulation is really well done. He has massive amounts of articulation in his arms. But the only thing is, when you have the swords undeployed, they kind of limits the posability arms just because they're so long and they get stuck back there. And so for best chances of poses, the swords must be deployed, which it looks cool either way. The only part that really doesn't have any articulation is the waist, just because of the transformation. Now, if we compare him to the first Leader Prime, you can see that he is a lot taller, and overall just a lot, even though he's bigger, he's also a lot slimmer looking, especially in the legs. This one has massive fatty ankles. This one's just real slim and just looks like a machine meant for war. And it's real accurate, while this one's more or less a blocky, distant cousin. So, I'm not saying that the first movie Prime was a bad figure at all. It's a great figure in its own, but if you really want an accurate, fun, and unique transformation, I mean, everything about this figure is accurate to the movie, to the vehicle mode, to the transformation, to this awesome robot mode. Besides, I'm even counting Masterpiece Optimus Prime. I'm claiming that this is the best Optimus Prime figure ever made, including Masterpiece Optimus Prime. I just absolutely love this figure. I'm going to say it has a masterpiece level quality to him as far as the detailing and transformation and just the playability with him. If you only get one Revenge of the Fallen toy, get this one. You will not be disappointed at all. Oh, and one little thing I forgot to mention is that there is actually a molded Autobot symbol.
I am Optimus Prime.
Right there in the chest. Let's see if we can get closer to that. See it right there? Yep. Not many people have noticed it, but it's there. So like I said, if you only get one figure from the Revenge of the Fallen line, definitely get this one. You will not be disappointed at all. A+, perfect figure. Until next time, thanks for watching.